Nintendo Direct, partenaire showcase. Donc pour les autres éditeurs que Nintendo. On va voir ce qu'ils vont nous montrer. Hop. Donc peut-être du professeur Layton, OMG. Peut-être qu'on va voir la date. Même si sort cette année, on le fera pas maintenant. Alors attendez, on va mettre de la musique. Putain, il y a le Smir, c'est le Smir. Bonsoir. Bonjour, what the fuck, bro. Eh c'est bon, fais pas genre, il y a le samedi où je stream l'après-midi, hein. Oh. Pas non plus c'est pas non plus une occasion, hein. Ça va, beau, ouais, ça va et toi? Ouais, la musique est forte. Ok. Hop. Ok. T'as mec, pour la fiche de perso, je pense que je ferai dans la semaine pro, peut-être début de semaine, j'ai des idées. Voilà. Donc t'es là, je te dis. Je sais. Ouais. Hop. Ce qu'on peut faire également, c'est repartir direct. Hop là. Attention, je vais être tout rouge. Hop là. Tout rouge. Donc ouais, hâte de voir ce qu'ils vont nous montrer. Ce mois-ci, oh là là. Ouais, ce mois-ci en termes de direct, ça va être quelque chose déjà. On aura le Nintendo Direct principal normalement. Et évidemment le Pokémon Present pour l'anniversaire. Donc, on va bien manger. On va bien manger ce mois-ci. Voilà. Ça va être très bien. En plus, lundi, apparemment il y a un petit trailer de Pokémon pour le Super Bowl. Je sais pas ce qu'ils vont montrer. Généralement, Super Bowl c'est pour des films, donc étonnant, tu vois. Le Zelda, peut-être. Peut-être. Déjà, je vois pas un Animal Crossing cette année vu qu'on a déjà Pocopia et Tomo de Chief. Je pense que ça fera un peu trop. Et vu qu'ils viennent de sortir une match, je pense que juste pour l'année prochaine, le temps d'attendre. Smash Bros, mon rêve, mais je pense que c'est encore beaucoup trop tôt. Surtout que Sakurai vient de finir Kirby. Donc à moins qu'il ait bossé dessus de côté, ou qu'il ait délégué à quelqu'un d'autre. Mario 3D peut-être, hein, mais bon. À voir. Peut-être Zelda c'est plus probable, mais pas un nouveau jeu. Peut-être plus, vu que c'est l'anniversaire de Zelda, peut-être plus un All-Star comme ils ont fait pour Mario. À voir. Bah, de toute façon, c'est pas pour aujourd'hui, car aujourd'hui c'est les partenaires showcase. Donc, à part Professeur Layton et le jeu exclusif à la Switch 2 de From Software, je n'ai aucune idée de ce qu'ils vont nous montrer. Oh non, pas du Monster Hunter. Oh no. Oh no. Hop. J'ai pas vu combien de temps durait le direct. Je sais pas s'ils l'ont dit dans les annonces. Généralement, les partenaires showcase, c'est quoi? C'est 25 minutes? À moins que je confonde avec Indie World. Peut-être que les partenaires showcase, c'est également 30-45 minutes. Bon. Il y a un jeu isométrique de sorcier dont j'ai pas entendu parler depuis son lancement sur par Nintendo. Ah. Je sais pas, bon. Je sais pas. Hop. Plus qu'une minute. Je vais vers 30, on arrêtera la musique. Toujours mes moments préférés les directs, là, tes streams d'après-midi là. Et j'aime bien, c'est un beau mood. Ça me régale. Hop. Alors attends, on va couper la musique car c'est imminent. Attends, hop. De cette côté. Ok. Vas-y, on coupe maintenant. Oh no. Ok. OMG. Du coup, premier gros Nintendo Direct de l'année, qui est pas sur un jeu ou un film en entier, quoi. La hype. Ok, c'est Tipar. C'est maintenant.
Peggy 18.
Oh non, je peux pas regarder, putain, on coupe. Oh, fait chier. Je monte un peu. Ok, let's go. Partenaire showcase. Ok. Ça commence. Oh.
Deep in space,
Ah mais on l'a déjà
a
vu
research
lui.
station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast.
On l'avait pas vu au Game Awards celui-là?
Maki,
Je confonds avec un autre truc. Je sais
two
plus.
young explorers must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scraphook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces.
Ah, c'est spécification, what the fuck.
And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. Game share is supported, so two players can adventure together locally or online with one copy of the game. Can these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Ah, c'est une exclue.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Oh.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranorma Site mystery adventure is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Impossible de prononcer ce mot.
The story follows
Je ne le prononcerai pas.
Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island.
Grave pétable en tout cas.
With no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranorma Site, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory.
Pardon. Oh non, du foot. Oh non.
A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational football action when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some
Qui font
games
chier les
that will
boutiques.
also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Ouais.
A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo.
Oh non, ça fait trop peur
As the
encore.
dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
Ah, c'est des dinos.
If you're found by a Xeno,
Non, c'est un dino, bah pardon.
it's game over. Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision-making are vital to your survival.
Oh.
Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including
What the
Anne's
fuck?
movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out
Oh
alive.
non. Oh les gens qui contrôlent. Oh le cauchemar.
Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit.
Oh non, c'est Valheim. Oh merde.
Battle, build, and conquer in this
La
massive
caméra
survival
individuelle du
game.
perso. Oh ouais.
How
Oh
you
putain, mais
go
c'est vraiment
about it
Valheim.
is entirely up to you.
J'avais dit ça pour la blague à la base.
Start by gathering materials around the woods.
Oh merde. Ça c'est bien qu'il va refaire une aventure là.
Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes! Don't get hit by falling trees.
Wow.
Build pillars. Install beams. Construct
Horrible
walls.
tremblement de caméra.
Make the roof. And even add a fireplace.
Oh ouais.
You're safe, even from the
Putain,
cold.
oh ouais.
Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading
Les envois qui
your
brûlent pas, là.
crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands. And create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games.
Oh non.
Return to the kingdom of Hollow Nest and fight back the
Oh no.
infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through
Il y a
this
tout qui arrive,
2D
tout qui arrive sur ce jeu
platform.
là.
Now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected
Chaud.
map. Descend into
pas
a
le bon, c'est
world
pas le
of
bon.
insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack.
Ok. Oh non.
reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Aucune différence avec celui de tout à l'heure.
Club, sign legendary players,
La même.
and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of football and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Non, ils ont remplacé les Farming Simulator par des foot. Je préfère les jeux de ferme.
RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic.
Ouais, c'est Octopus Traveler. Waouh.
And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 18th. Have a blast!
Oh putain, Bomberman.
Bomberman games from the Super
Oh,
NES
effrayant le soleil. Oh non, encore pire. Oh wow.
Super Bomberman.
Bah non.
Through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new
Oh, en plus on le voit en gros. Ah non.
as well
Je
as
coupe le
gameplay
stream.
support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown journey continues.
Quel retour?
The
Encore?
second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
happened? He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife
Parce que
and
ils sont dans
his
Smash.
comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies,
Oh wow.
in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action. And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Ok. Et Kingdom Hearts, c'est quand là?
Vitals stable. Awakening subject.
Ah, c'est lui, Pragmata.
Investigating a lunar
Ouais, j'ai vu
research
ça.
station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Oh, ils se font attaquer par Grok. Oh les bâtards.
These bots have
Trop badant.
near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels towards the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack.
Oh l'angoisse quand il y a 36 ennemis là.
Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Yeah, baby. We did it! This is how we say, good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Ok, bon, ça on avait déjà vu.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with the unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines. Journey to the Lost Lands.
Oh, des dinos, encore.
Become a legendary Turok
putain.
warrior in this intergalactic action
Ah,
shooter.
c'est Arc.
To stop
Au
an
moins on peut le
alien
lancer
threat
celui-là, je
from
pense.
destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn. Uncover the truth of Xanadu.
Ouais, c'est quoi ça?
In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy,
Oui, bah,
a school for
Ville de
gifted
merde,
students.
putain.
The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain
What the fuck?
to expand the range of your
C'est un
exploration.
Metroidvania, je m'attendais tellement pas à ça.
Take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers
Ah
to
non, pas que.
overcome foes. Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this summer. Check out these anime-style games. It's time to evolve
no.
in the latest Digimon story game. One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in Full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
Okay.
July 9th. The latest
Oh non.
Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in.
Ferme les yeux, Smirok. Ferme les yeux.
Monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game. New titles are joining the archives.
C'est quoi ça? Oh wow.
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the arcade archives
bien.
lineup.
Bien la pub derrière là.
First place in a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon.
Tu peux rouvrir les yeux, Smirok, hein, c'est bon, c'est fini. Hein.
Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The
Oh,
first
masterclass.
wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Oh le golf. Ok mais c'est plein de trucs. Oh Reanimal. Ah tiens il va sortir sur Switch aussi du coup. Il m'intéresse de fou. Et c'est un peu le Little Nightmares 3 mais pas vraiment. OMG. Ah du coup il va y avoir une édition Switch 2. Oh pas mal. Oh le golf, le retour. Oh God Simulator, puissant.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Ah mais c'est Resident Evil ça encore. On savait déjà ça.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case. In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against
t'es pas beau,
unknown
toi.
threats.
Toi, t'es
A
magnifique.
limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on Nintendo Switch 2, February 27th.
Ah ouais, mais ça sort bientôt en fait.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer.
The fact qu'ils font des amiibo.
To receive in-game weapon skins. Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Putain déjà? Ok.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope
ils vont mettre plein de jeux Fallout sur la Switch. Peut-être d'autres. Je sais plus ce qu'ils ont fait d'autres.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new, from the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults. The Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient
putain, mais il y a une chose aussi. Putain, mais c'est Bethesda qui a fait le jeu.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.
Il y a vraiment tout qui arrive là.
Open
Ah ouais.
world RPG,
bien, hein.
now on a Nintendo console for the first time. Freely customize your character to
la
match
tête de
your
lion.
playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters.
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tambriel as her ruler.
And fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Je crois que c'est fini. On a un petit récap. Oh non, non, pas le foot. Non. Wow. Bon, je crois que... Ok, ils ont oublié Professeur Layton, what the fuck? Est-ce qu'un jour on aura la date? Je sais pas. Bon après moi ça m'arrange, hein, ça me permet de terminer mes jeux, hein. On en a encore 2 à faire après. En plus j'ai pas forcément prévu de les faire à la suite. Donc pas plus mal. Pas plus mal, pas plus mal. Hop. Ok. Bon, il n'y a pas eu de grandes nouveautés, hein. Il y avait quand même beaucoup de jeux qu'on avait déjà vus dans l'ancien Direct et autres. Mais bon. Moins, il y a plein de nouveaux éditeurs qui arrivent sur Switch. Donc ça fait plaisir. Bon, on va s'arrêter là, hein, parce que de toute façon on se retrouve ce soir. On se retrouve ce soir, donc hop. Donc perdons pas de temps. Professeur Layton, on va aller au parc d'attractions. Ça j'ai hâte, ça va être bien ça. Très hâte. Donc voilà. Allez, je vous laisse là et je vous dis à 20h. Faites des bisous. Bon app à tous. Même si on a encore le temps, mais voilà. Et à toutes. Voilà. Des bisous. Ciao, 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 ciao.
Can you feel the sunlight of a brand new day? Our hands held tight together, chase the gray skies away. Can you hear the music of our lullaby? The pleasure and the tears have passed into the night. This feeling